What's up, guys? Hook Sets with Ryan here. In today's video, I'm going to show you the two ways that I transport my fishing kayaks whenever I go out on the water. So I recently just got back from a long trip to the beach, and whenever I go out on them long distance trips, like 3 hours or more, I don't usually like to take my trailer. I recently bought a bed rack for my truck, my Toyota Tacoma. Recently bought it. I'm actually very impressed with the quality of it and how good of a bed rack it really is. It made transporting my wife's kayak very easy. It's made out of aluminum, made very solid. I did have to install it myself, but the install was very easy. This bed rack right here has got a 300-pound weight capacity, so that's plenty of weight to be able to transport a kayak on top or whatever you really want to. I mean, it would even hold my PA on top, but I put the lighter kayak on top because the Hobie Outback is only about 90 pounds. You can actually see up here it has a rubber strip right here, and that actually helps it stay in place as well when it's up there. Keeps it from sliding around, and that way whenever you put your strap on, the boat does not go anywhere. Mounts into the bed side tracks very well. I bought this bed rack at Amazon just because I had the option of being able to send it back with free shipping if I didn't like it, and I have absolutely liked it so far. I do not plan on getting rid of it. I plan on keeping it on my truck for the life of the truck probably. Now when it comes to my kayak's a little bit bigger, the Hobie PA, and I just slide mine into the bed, and I use a bed extender that I bought from Harbor Freight. You can use other bed extenders. I know they got the Boondocks brand. This one right here is just a cheap Harbor Freight brand, and it's held up very good over the years. I think I've had it for about 3 years. I've used it a lot, so no issues at all, and it's affordable. I think it's about 60 bucks. So with them long distance trips, this right here is more ideal because I really don't trust carrying a trailer 3, 4, 5 hours away. So I always just go with this setup right here, one on top on the bed rack, and then my Hobie Pro Angler in the back of the truck. You know, the bed on my Tacoma is not a long bed, so if you had a long bed pickup truck, it would really be even better. I mean, you might get away with not even having to have the bed extender, but with me having a shorter bed, I had to get the bed extender, and it works great. Don't have no issues at all. You always want to keep a little flag in the back when you are transporting your kayak if it is sticking it out. The reason that a lot of times I don't like taking the trailer on them long trips, especially to the beach, is that a lot of times with so much tourist traffic down at the beach, it's really hard to find a parking spot. It's always just easier to get in parking spots with this setup right here, with having the bed rack, one kayak on top, and my kayak in the back right here. Now the second way that I transport my kayak, with me doing a lot of bass fishing tournaments, whenever I'm around 2 hours or less close to the house, I really like to use my trailer. Here it is. Obviously I don't have my kayaks on my trailer, but I do plan on putting my kayaks on my trailer and sliding it back into my garage right there. But this is a Harbor Freight 4x8 trailer. I've did a little bit of modifications to it. To be able to haul two kayaks side by side, I had to put some 2x4s on the bed of the trailer, which I already have the existing plywood, but I had to kind of raise up these frames, which I'm about to tell you exactly what these are. Some of you probably recognize what they are, but I had to kind of get it level. That way the kayaks could actually sit over the fender right there. So if you notice, these are actually industrial shelvings, and they're 2 end pieces. You can actually see this is like the bottom of it, and this is actually the sides of it. And I got these for free, and what I did was I just bolted them down to the trailer itself, and it's very sturdy. It does not go anywhere, and it just kept me from doing any welding, and it made it where I was able to do side-by-side kayaks on this trailer, as you can see. It works really well though. I put my wife's kayak on this side, and then I put my kayak on this side. Another thing I did was the racks that are bolted down to the trailer, I padded them up with some foam, and I wrapped them with Gorilla Tape. It protects the bottom of the kayaks, makes it easy to slide on and slide off without scratching up the holes or anything. And I have plenty of spots to strap my kayak down. I mean, you can see I have them mounted all over the place. If I want to mount one kayak on this trailer, I have the option of doing that, or I have the option of mounting 2 kayaks. The reason why I do like my flatbed trailer and not using PVC is the fact that I can still use this trailer to haul certain things with too. I've been actually using this trailer for 3 years now, and I have had absolutely 0 issues with it. A lot of people bash the Harbor Freight trailers, but they're really not bad. You just got to take care of them, and you definitely got to change out. What I highly recommend with the Harbor Freight trailers is the grease that comes in the wheel bearings is trash, and what I highly recommend is using marine grease. That way your bearings will last longer. Most of the time anyways, I don't even back my trailer all the way down into the water. I probably go about that far down into the water, and I just slide my boats off. Pretty simple setup though on my Harbor Freight trailer. I know a lot of guys bash these trailers, but I think they're great trailers. And the only thing I would really want to do with this is maybe extend the tongue a little bit, the front area of the trailer, just to make it a little bit easier to back in, because the shorter trailers are a pain to back in at times, but I've got very used to it. Well, those are the 2 ways that I transport my fishing kayaks when I go to the long trips, and then them shorter 2-hour trips. If I got a kayak bass fishing tournament, I just use the trailer. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I do a lot of kayak fishing. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Y'all have a great day. See you on the next video.